Good evening, and thank you for joining me for a few minutes with the Word. It's good to virtually be with you. I would like to see you face to face, but we're dealing with what we have right now. I want to talk to you just a few minutes about thankfulness. As some of you know, I taught a class on Colossians first quarter, which got cut short, and a lot of the things in that book that I wanted to cover, we were unable to cover because of this situation that we find ourselves in now. But the word thankfulness is sprinkled throughout the book of Colossians, and I just want to call your attention to a couple of verses there in Colossians in chapter 3, if you'd like to read along with me. Colossians 3, beginning in verse 14. It says, "And above all these put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony, and let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with thankfulness in your hearts to God." I've always found it interesting there in verse 15 where you have just the small little sentence that says, "and be thankful." Just a simple, be thankful. And I think if we can just pull that out and take that to heart, it will help us throughout our lives. We have so much to be thankful for. And it's easy right now during times when things aren't going the way we'd like for them to go to just kind of think about the things that aren't going well. Think about the things that we're missing out on. A lot of us had vacations to go on. A lot of us had spring festivities, graduations, things like that we're missing out on. And it's easy to, think about those kinds of things and break down into kind of a pity party when if we can just be thankful and think about the things that we have to be thankful for. This pandemic could be a lot worse than it is. We can be thankful that we still have the necessities that we need to get through this. So I encourage you to, go outside, look around, look at the beauty of the spring. Look at this time of the year is one of my favorite times of the year because things are turning green, things are blooming. We have a lot to look at, and just look at the beauty of what God has created and be thankful for that, and be thankful for what we have and the fact that we have brothers and sisters who are longing to see each other. Right now we can't see each other, and that's making a lot of people stress a little bit. Even at work, we are doing all these virtual meetings. Everything is virtual, Zoom meetings, and a lot of us are tired of that because we miss that face-to-face interaction. So as that adds to our stress, let's go back to these verses that we just read and think of the love that we have for one another that binds us together, and like the verse says, and be thankful. So let's think about some of the things that we can be thankful for as we go through this. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me tonight. I hope you have a very good evening, and I hope we can see each other face to face very soon. Thank you.